So when Lisa Leslie is on Angel Reese's podcast and gets asked anything you would want me to work on going into year 2, Lisa Leslie has a laundry list she's already written out. Your layups suck. Your layups suck. You can't finish. You can't finish. You can't. Lisa Leslie had a huge list.
Ever wondered what happens when a basketball star's confidence starts to outshine her actual talent? Angel Reese's new podcast, Unapologetically Angel, gives us a front row look at exactly that. And believe me, it's quite the spectacle.
What? I don't know what the scouts were looking at. I really don't. But following the 7, God has a plan, and that it is what it is, and you ended up Chicago. But I'm just telling you,
going into season,
you were ready.
Thank you. Going into my season 2, what's some advice that you would give for me?
From WNBA legends calling out her shaky layups to embarrassingly low viewership numbers, Angel Reese's attempts to stay relevant are backfiring in spectacularly cringe-worthy fashion. And just wait until you hear what her own mentor, Lisa Leslie, had to say about her game. Stick around as we break down this train wreck that's got the basketball world talking. Here's the crazy part. Angel Reese still can't escape Caitlin Clark's shadow. Even on her own podcast, Unapologetically Angel, which was supposed to give fans a glimpse into her life off the court, it's unintentionally turned into a comedy show. No matter the guest or the topic, somehow every conversation manages to circle back to Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese on the Unapologetically Clout-Chasing Caitlin Clark podcast. I think that's what it's called. Unapologetic Clout-Chasing of Caitlin Clark podcast, hosted by Angel Reese.
It's like Caitlin Clark is the invisible guest star that Angel Reese can't seem to shake. But here's the question. Are the guests constantly bringing her up? Or is Reese subconsciously steering every conversation back to Clark? You've got to wonder what's really going on in her mind. Is it intense rivalry, secret admiration, or just proof of how dominant Clark is in women's basketball? Episode after episode, Reese could be talking about her favorite pregame ritual, and suddenly the conversation pivots to Clark's latest record-breaking performance. It's gotten so predictable that fans on social media are joking about rebranding it as the Caitlin Clark Show, hosted by Angel Reese.
Because of women's basketball, whenever you think of Angel Reese, people often mention Caitlin Clark. You've said in interviews, there's no beef, but the media keeps going on. This is your platform. So how do you feel about that situation?
I think just being able to be in that moment of it happening, you never realize how something can literally change your life. And knowing my 5 fingers and my other finger pointing at my hand could literally have changed my life for like forever. It's crazy.
But here's where it gets interesting. This Clark-focused content might actually be helping Reese. Think about it. Every time Clark's name comes up, more eyes are drawn to Reese's podcast. Even basketball analysts have noticed, pointing out how Reese's attempts to highlight her own journey keep getting overshadowed by conversations about Clark's achievements. People don't just admire Clark for her skills. She can hit threes from the logo. That kind of talent is unprecedented, like watching a kid version of Steph Curry. It makes you wonder, did Reese set out to create a platform only to be constantly compared to Clark, or is this just another unexpected twist in the Angel Reese saga? There's a fine line between staying relevant and being obsessed, and right now it's hard to tell which side Reese falls on. And if you thought that was rough, wait until you hear what Lisa Leslie had to say. Leslie appeared on Reese's podcast, Unapologetically Angel, to give some advice. Hint, it involved Reese's layups. Just when you thought the Caitlin Clark comparisons were tough, this episode took an awkward turn. Fans expecting lighthearted banter and wisdom were met with something far more revealing.
You think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before.
Fans got a front row seat to an absolute reality check. Lisa Leslie, never one to sugarcoat, kept it brutally real. When Reese asked for advice for season 2, Leslie didn't hesitate. The 2-time WNBA champion and one of the most dominant players in history locked eyes with Reese and dropped a truth bomb. The biggest advice I have for you is about how you shoot your layups. Period.
Ouch.
Imagine hosting your own show while your basketball idol is telling you your fundamentals need serious work. And it gets worse. The numbers don't lie. Reese shoots just 39% from the field, under 50% on shots less than 5 feet, and only 33% from 5 to 9 feet. Leslie didn't stop at a casual critique. She went full-on stat nerd, breaking down Reese's rookie season field goal percentages. Brutal, but honest, and fans couldn't look away.
Lisa Leslie appears on Angel Reese's podcast, Unapologetically Angel. She gives Angel some advice. Just a hint, it has to do with her leg.
She was missing over half of her shots from less than 5 feet, basically the easiest scoring area. At the WNBA level, all eyes are on her, and it's clear she needs to completely overhaul her form. Layups at her post position should be automatic, but instead, she's taking what look like desperate shots. She needs to improve her touch around the rim across the board. Now picture this. Reese, probably sweating bullets, trying to hold it together while Leslie keeps dishing out these cold, hard truths. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck. You just can't look away. And let's not forget, this is the same Angel Reese who faced stat padding allegations all season, to the point where her coach got fired. It all started with a tweet from Chicago Sky's Chindy Carter, which stirred the pot. The ability to consistently make layups puts anyone in a different tier. It's so important to score easy. A lot of people assumed the tweet was aimed at Reese, and with pro athletes, you know they love to spill the tea on social media. When it comes to the Chicago Sky, Chindy Carter just turned up the heat to boiling point.
In my season 2, what's some advice that you would give for me?
Season 2, I can't wait to work with you some more. The biggest advice I have for you is going to be how you shoot your layups.
You know those cryptic tweets that make you stop and wonder what's really going on? Well, Chindy Carter dropped one that had everyone connecting the dots faster than you can say miss layup. On the surface, it was about the importance of making layups. Innocent enough, right? Wrong. Angel Reese struggled all season, shooting just 42.4%, the worst in the entire WNBA. Out of 321 attempts, she only sank 136. Ouch. It's like Reese has been making it her mission to dodge this criticism at every turn, but now, as a free agent, it's even more obvious. Fans were quick to notice, and when someone tried defending her, it just made the scrutiny hit harder. Throwing an ex-teammate under the bus never ends well. And it didn't stop there. When a fan shared a graphic highlighting Reese's dismal layup percentages, Carter couldn't resist commenting. Subtlety? Not even close. This wasn't just a critique of her layups. It turned into a full-on conversation about her overall skill level and playing style.
It's just a fact. She is, it's more than a fact. She is not good at layups. But I was looking at her stats. I jotted some down right here, and she shoots an abysmal 39% from the field. She shot below 50% on shots less than 5 feet away, which is bad. And even worse than that is that shots from 5 to 9 feet, 13%.
When a legend like Lisa Leslie breaks down your weaknesses in such detail, it's a clear sign that these aren't just rookie jitters. Has nobody been telling Angel Reese this through her 17 to 23 years? Every time she meets a WNBA veteran or another player, instead of getting some guidance or a heads up, it seems like people just let it slide. Or worse, let it happen again and again. It's tough love, but at this level, that kind of feedback is crucial.